Hello everyone, my name is Rabbi Lankry from Kilas Or Chaim in Monsey, New York, and I'm here to share with everyone some beautiful insights that I hope will be able to transform and enlighten our lives. The year is 1948. Sounds familiar, very famous year, but I'm referring to a different 1948. I'm talking to the year 1948 from creation. A child is born. Now, the reason why it's important to know why 1948 is because the Talmud tells us that 6,000 years the world will be in existence, and then there's the sabbatical. 2,000 of those years, tohu, confusion. The next 2,000, Torah, there'll be enlightenment. And the next 2,000 years is Yemei HaMashiach, the days of the redemption. So 1948 is at the end of the years of confusion. And a child is born, and his name is Abraham. And he is going to change the world. He's going to enlighten the world into a form of monotheism and into the activities of giving, chesed, introduce kindness to the world. This boy wakes up in the morning and he's a happy, jolly boy, and he looks around the world and he says, who created all of this? Who's the master of all this? Where did it come from? And he's searching for answers because he needs clarity, and he's willing to put his life on the line. He puts his life on the line to get clarity, and he comes up with conclusions of how the world should be, and there's a master of the world and we don't know him, and we got to get to know him. And one day his father's a real big wholesaler of idols. And he says, Abraham, listen, I gotta go. There's a closeout in idols. I gotta get some, buy some more goods for the store. I need your help. Sure, Dad. Hello, Dad. Of course, I'm here. You count on me. What do you need? I need you to watch the store, hear the prices, and make sure everyone gets what they need. Dad, go. No problem. Dad goes to the market. Abraham's watching the store. He's looking at all the different size idols, and he's saying, come on, what's going on here? This can't be. So, the mischief gets to him, and he breaks all the idols, and he takes the axe and puts it into the largest idols. Father comes back, says to Abraham, what happened? He says, Dad, you won't believe it. They got into a war. The big one said to the little guy, and the little guy said to the other guy, that guy said, then they made alliances, they made wars, they would go fight. He says, what are you talking about? Idols don't make war, they don't do things. It's just a piece of rock. It's a piece of stone, it's a piece of wood, it doesn't do things. And Abraham says, Dad, did you hear what you just said? So who are you lying to? Are you lying to yourself? You gotta be real, you gotta be truthful. So Abraham confronts his father, and the word gets out that Abraham believes in a monotheistic God that is in control of the entire universe. And the society is not happy about it because they're already accustomed to what they do. And he has to go. God reveals himself to Abraham. He says, Lech Lecha, go for your sake, and I'll show you to a land. He follows God's words, and he goes to the land of Canaan, and he's promised that this land will be given to your children. And as he arrives there, this famine, he's broke. He has his cousin with him, he has his wife, and he has no children, and life is very challenging. He decides, I'm going to go to Egypt. On his way to Egypt, he discovers, oh, the people in Egypt are very promiscuous. He makes a deal with his wife. Honey, tell them you're my sister. We are actually cousins. Tell them you're my sister. They come into the border of Egypt. They see the beautiful Sarah. They say, this girl, who is she to you? My sister. Bring her to the king. She's the most magnificent, beautiful lady in the world. Abraham receives a tremendous amount of wealth. Upon his glamour and all the wealth that comes upon him, Pharaoh finds out that it's not really his sister, but it's his wife. And he could have done a great sin. He lets them go. Go. Abraham, on his way back to the land of Canaan, stops off in the hotels that hosted him on the way there to Egypt. And from here we learn a fabulous insight from Abraham. On his way down, he was poor, he was downtrodden, he was traveling, he left his parents, he had no assets, he had no friends, he had nothing in the world. What kind of hotel do you think he stayed in? He stayed in the Ritz-Carlton, the worst hotel possible. They probably didn't even give him a room in the courtyard. He probably had to sleep under the garbage can somewhere. But nevertheless, he told him, I owe you. You were kind to me. And on his way back, when he's super wealthy, he doesn't go to the Ritz-Carlton. He goes back to the Ritz-Carlton and he tells them, I'm back. He says, but we got all that wealth. Why are you coming here? He says, you introduced me to a concept called kindness. I have to repay. That one act of kindness evoked into him a new understanding, a new meaning to the purpose of the world. And it opened his eyes. Oh my gosh, God, you've constantly giving us kindness. He internalizes that lesson. And he remembers that one day, when he will have the opportunity to spread the lesson of kindness, that will be his goal, that will be his mission. Because he is imitea dia, he's acting in God's ways. He wants to act godlike. And now as a recipient of being ingratiated, he wants to share that lesson with the world. And from that moment on, he teaches the world and he goes into the industry of ingratiating people and kindness. But it's not just a regular ingratiation. It's an ingratiation that he doesn't just give you food and he doesn't just teach you how to fish. He gives you food and he teaches you how to fish, and he also gives you a deeper meaning to life. And as the people eat from his table, they say to him, Abraham, thank you so much. He says, why thanking me? You think I made the vegetables? Come outside, look at the sun. Can you look at the sun? You can't see the sun. The sun is also a creation of God. So say thank you to the one that created all of our world. And ingratiate the concept of kindness, because that's what he gives to us constantly. He constantly gives us a sense of kindness. Every day we get fresh air, we get a sunrise, we get a sunset, we get beauty, we get vegetation, we get animals, we get whatever we need. What is the difference between the kindness of Abraham versus the kindness of Lot or Noach? Noach saved the world. He took care of the animals for 356 days. He killed himself. The lion ripped off his arm. Lot lived in a place, it was illegal to help somebody. Nevertheless, he helped people. But they weren't the father of kindness. Abraham is the father of kindness. So there's something elemental or instrumental about the concept of kindness that we must explore. If I do something that inadvertently or indirectly enhances someone else's life, even though I get benefit from it, it's still an act of kindness. If I write a check to some foundation and I get a write-off, I still gave a donation, yes. But the benefit of such a donation, the benefit of a physical kindness, could only give a person a physical reward. Whereas if we engage in kindness for the sake of the other individual, we engage into a spiritual kindness, it transforms us. We become different people. Noach saved the world, saved the animals, but it didn't transform him. He came out, he got drunk. Lot was conditioned through the house of Abraham that this is what you do, but it didn't change him. It didn't enhance his personal being. If we really want to take advantage and truly understand the world of kindness, it has to transform us. That is the purpose of creation. Olam chesed yibaneh. We should build a world of kindness. And that is the great lesson from our father, Abraham. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Please click right over here to subscribe to our other videos that will be coming shortly. Thank you.